hop right in. I know it's been a while since I last recorded, and the last series kind of went dead because I wasn't getting views, and I just couldn't play due to work and soccer and college. But now I am back, and I am ready to record some new videos. So I appreciate the feedback. If you guys ever have some feedback that you want to give to me on how I can improve, I don't even care if it's hate. You can just give it to me. I want to know. And then right now we are joining in on the server, so I will give you a little quick tour of what is happening. I know I should start from scratch in the video, but I decided to get a little going. Right now it's just me and a couple friends, but if I let more than 50 friends on, I'm sure you guys and I know you're gonna grief anyway, so hopefully you'll stay like your own part, but chance of your own mistake. But yeah, I don't know if any of you are new. It is really hard to get I have seen that you can make a tank, a giant tank smelter in like a Gutenberg or something. I'm not really sure yet if this was a normal smeltery. And then with the 1.10 version now that you can actually see how many blocks left instead of doing the calculations there has millibuckets and buckets. You can actually see how many blocks it gets. And I think they got rid of millibuckets, but I am not sure. I have not had to deal with it yet, and I hope I don't have to. So let's start from the basics. Redstone torch is just for one of these machines. I had to use it to configure it. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coal generators going. First, it's going into the capacitor bank, and then since the capacitor bank can't power any of that, it's literally getting power. So I can use this drill that I made that. And I got the upgrades, so I can do 3 and 5, and it also has efficiency 1. So it can mine in a 5x5, which is pretty cool, and I'll show you that later on. But let's start with the first machine I made was the atomic reconstructor. What it does is it uses 2000 RF to shoot a beam. They'll shoot a beam right here, and then like the things that you need to reconstruct, depending on what item it is, it actually changes the what it is to the next one using a certain RF. Each one does 2000 no matter what. If you fire this is 2000 RF, but if you 2000 RF plus let's say coal, I think that's 60, it'll shoot 2060. If you have 2 coal down, it'll do 2120. So it'll no matter what shoot 2000 RF, so that's 2000 RF. And then I'll show you what gold or iron ingot right now. You push that, it's gonna change it into an inorite crystal, which you can use for crafting, and that's how I made most of the stuff. And that's that. And then we got a crusher. You probably know what that is. It just crushes it down, duplicates certain items, so you have 2 instead of 1. And then you like 1 ore makes 2 dust, and then you can use a powered furnace. If you have it on auto split items off, it'll only go into this one and uses the normal tick rate. I don't really know, but the second one is auto split on, which uses both of them. And that leads us over here. Using the empowered crap, I don't know what to call it. You can use an empower that these each have a coal generator underneath them, and this mod actually like shows you how much RF is each one on the left bottom left. If you can see that, that's pretty cool. I like how they implemented that feature. So what this does is you can there's certain recipes. Let me see if I can find one for you. Find a recipe for you. I know these ones too. In power, so you'd put charcoal, egg sac, stone, flint, and a void crystal right here. And then it's gonna do a infusion kind of thing to make the empowered void crystal. And once you get playing with the mod, or if you just watch the later videos, you'll see what I'm talking about and how useful it is. But now I'm gonna show you something. I don't know if you guys have seen this or what. My armor, I have slime boots, so after anything you can like just keep jumping. But this is a slime sling. This thing will fire you straight up. Not only that though, you can actually like go distance. And did you guys just see how I got hurt right there? I'm gonna show you this now because I think anyone needs to know this. So with this slime sling, hold on, let me go back to the dirt path. I lit it up pretty well, so nothing has spawned over here, but it still could be lit up even more. I haven't dealt with many monsters over here yet, or mobs, but it still needs to be lit up. Alright, so slime string. Let's say I don't have any blocks. Let me get some blocks real quick and I will show you guys what I am talking about because I think everyone should need to know this. Because I've run into the problem, other people have run into the problem, they were wondering why this happens. So I'm just gonna clear it right now. I was actually watching a Twitch stream, so this is how I found this out. Let me get rid of those. This is how I found this out. I think it was actually John Bams, the one that made the nameless pack. So he showed me this and I wanted to share it with you because a lot of people are confused on this. So if I was to jump right here, jump from right here, ready? I bounce. Alright. Here, let me just show you this. I bounced. Let's say this is 250 blocks up. I know it's not, but let's say it was. You know how I was bouncing until I come to a stop? If I was to jump and then push control or the sneak button to stop you from bouncing, you see how I took 2 hearts even though I was right here? It was just a little bounce. What it does is it takes from where you jumped, you can bounce. Even if I use it right here, if there's any way that this can take fall damage, it's going to give me the fall damage from up there. It's not going to give me the fall damage from right here. And that's what you need to know. So if you were 250 blocks up, you jumped, bounced twice. You can bounce like 40 times until you come to like almost a stop. But if you're able to take fall damage and push sneak, it's going to give you the fall damage from the 260. Let's say it'll take away your slime boots, let's say. That's what people need to understand, because that's what's causing that damage. And now I'll show you the drill. This isn't cool yet because you don't get to actually mine everything, but just show you what it does. Right now it's in mine 5x5 mode, so it's still pretty cool. I believe it uses 100 RF per tick, but I am not sure on that. But since it's in 5x5 mode, I think it uses 500 RF per tick. Actually, I'm sure we can test that right now if you guys don't mind. And so let me charge it, get it full charged, and then we'll go mine one thing and see what happens. So it's at 500,000. Let's find a 5x5 to mine. Right here. It's gonna be 5x5. And did 4,750. So maybe it did 25. Let's pull up a calculator real quick. So do 500,000 minus. Wait, what am I doing? 25. 500,000. I can't even match right now. Holy crap, this is bad. What am I trying to do? 4,750. Never mind, just forget that. My mistake. I am dumb completely. I don't know what I'm trying to do, so I'm not even gonna bother. But I honestly don't know the power assumption of the drill, so that's something we're gonna have to figure out. These upgrades. There's batteries that you can put in your inventory, so it'll just keep charging. And to make the simple battery, which holds 1,000,000 RF, is 5 of those Innora crystals that we made earlier, and then you would use a Redstonia crystal, which is just one piece of redstone to make one of those. And then advanced coil, basic coil, and then black quartz. Black quartz comes from an ore black quartz ore that you find in the world when you're mining. So that's pretty cool. I was trying to make a backpack so I could actually, I don't know, is there like a mining backpack? There's this mining backpack which only gives you mined materials, like not cobblestone and stuff like that, but like iron and stuff. My problem is I don't have wool or string. I got the string, but I need wool. The problem with that is you don't get many mobs, like animal friendly, peaceful mobs over here. And I also have this charm, sleep charm, so usually it takes a while to sleep, but that's just like, you can just right click to sleep. And the server does have the mod, what mod, Morphus or something like that, that allows you to have only half the people on the server sleeping. So that's also good. So when you guys do get on here, you can check out this mod pack's only gonna be temporary. So if you guys do see this video, make sure you try to get on quickly, because we are gonna be transferring to Sad Factory 3, and I don't believe we are allowing people to get on that, because that is gonna be our world, and we don't want people griefing us. We could make it, but we don't want to have multiple islands for people if they wanted to join, but we really just want to do it as a single private server. And I'm kind of sad that my friend's gonna be on right now to be here in the stream or in the recording, but if you guys do get on the server, you will see them showing up, I'm sure. And they can be annoying, don't trust me. But they will have op permissions, because I need to make sure I can trust people on the server, and I do trust them every day. And if you guys wanted my Minecraft username is Naked Sheep, which will be changed because I will be getting a new account, since it isn't really my account. I've been using it for someone else's, a friend that I know, but I guess I will have to make my own. Starting to get serious with Minecraft. Yeah, so in 1.7.10, I did know the basics, or not the basics, let's say the more advanced ones. I played Minecraft like every mod pack that you can probably think of, besides like ones that are really known. And I have learned a lot, so I haven't even played 1.10. This is like the first time I played the new update of 1.10. Besides, no, actually this is the first time, this mod pack. So, I don't know if this is like different than the actual vanilla version, but I'll have to check that out too. Since this is pretty fun. It did take me a while to get used to this combat system, and that I really didn't like, because the combat system is probably one of the most annoying things, where you just can't swing, or if you like pull out another weapon quick, it has that like reload time bar. I don't know, but that does get annoying. And on the server, I don't know if you guys are gonna experience this, but the slime sling, I'll show you on our way back, because I really don't want to experience it since I actually found something else. I'm trying to get these chicken eggs right now, so we can make a chicken farm to have unlimited food. But I only like carrying one food on me. That's why I'm going for the cows. I don't really care about the pigs. But yeah, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about with the slime sling in a little bit when we are back. Because this is literally the first time in like a couple days that I have found some cows. And we've only been on this mod pack for 2 days, I believe. Days. Now that I think about it, I really wish they update Galacticraft soon. Actually, I heard there's some good potential of new space upgrades. Or like space exterior upgrades, so you can like make different colored rocket ships and just different tools and stuff like that. And I am really looking forward to that once it comes to 110, because that is like one of the coolest mods I think I ever experienced. And do you guys know any good sword? It can be tankers or just regular swords that are somewhat easy to craft and are effective. I'm still doing 110 today. These mods are way different ones. They all include like a new reaper. Alright, this is what I'm gonna show you. Right? The slime thing. I'm gonna launch it. I don't know if it's gonna show it because I'm the only one on the server. Oh, right there. See that? I don't know what it's from. It might just be the lag from the server. Because I didn't have a problem with it. I'll go flying. Let me get back up there. It doesn't really happen near the base. It's more like when you're exploring. Right? So you take damage. Even that little bit. And I took the damage from where that jump was. Like, you'll go flying. Yeah, see, it doesn't happen near the base, but what it does, it'll like stop you, and that's really annoying. I don't know why it does it. It might just be lag, so you might have to more random server. That's not gonna make me want to put more on the server. If we get more people in here, and then experience more performance, we'll put more random servers, so we can all play together, but like I said, you better get on the server soon if you want to see this, because it's only going to be here for about 2 weeks, and then we're going to Sky Factory 3, so we've been waiting for that. The reason why we're not doing Sky Factory 3 to begin with is because there was a server issue on Sky Factory 3 that was not allowing servers to work properly, and Darkest Soda, he said he was going to fix that and put it in the latest update. So we are just gonna wait 2 weeks, see if there's any updates to be properly. That is why we are not scrapping right now. So you better get on it. This is DireWolf 1.10 version 1.2.2. That is what this is. 1.2.2. It should be the latest release, but it depends when you're watching this video. And if you guys ever I most likely if you get some random, I'll be more than welcome. But if it's posted by you, I need to know. Alright. The new XP is kind of nice. Solidified experience. Alright, well, this is just like a mine, and I'll show you that in the next episode. So I think that's going to do it for here. And you guys, there will probably be a new episode coming out tomorrow. Like when this is first released, the next episode will probably be coming out tomorrow, or even the same day, just because I'm trying to get some uploads in. So If you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.